They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Y'all already know what it is. If you had it on cruise control, thinking you was pulling up the Wall Street, you made a wrong turn. This is the block market. Shout out to all those beginner investors and traders out there like myself that know exactly where they swerved. This is HoodMoney Investing. I want to say this real quick, because I got a beef with Robinhood, because Robinhood does not, keep track of the money that you lose. I've noticed that it's damn near like a casino. I noticed it a long time ago. It's just that I know how to use the app to a certain degree. So I advise all of you beginner investors and traders out there, do pay attention when you're option trading, or, in my advice, I think you should find a better brokerage, one that, is more reputable, because the things that's taking place on Robinhood is giving them more of an advantage to take money from you. Well, and I'm not going to just jump into, I'm going to just keep it brief, but just do your best to find another brokerage. Robinhood does a lot of funny things to take money and skim money off the top from traders, as well as front run your trades. It's a lot of things that they do, and I've noticed it a long time ago, but I want to jump into this GameStop because I know there's a lot of people out there that's probably shaking in their boots because GameStop has dropped so much. I want to talk about this real quick. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investing guru. Please, get some financial advice before you decide to jump on the stock market. It's definitely more than meets the eye when people talking about, or the skills, even the skills and experience, because people talk about, they're professionals and they can make you, $5,000 a month and all that. You're definitely betting against more than just other traders and brokers. The algorithm and the system is definitely like an AI. It's smart. It's not just some system that's just running. I'm pretty sure it's picking up millions and millions of traders' habits and, adjusting and things like that to, make sure that the brokers make the most money. You see what I'm saying? So you definitely have to be careful because it's psychological as well. You can't be too emotional. But let's get into this GameStop. And the reason why I want to, weed out all the BS about GameStop and the potential that it has in the future is because, there are a lot of things that people are just betting on, and they're just talking about like the short squeeze. And at the moment, they're just worried about making money. Me personally, I'm betting on GameStop in the long haul. As you can see, I'm down right at the moment. I want to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly out here on the block, because when it rains, it pours. So, I wanted to show you that. I'm down about $2,000 right now. You know what I'm saying? And it might be like 2,100. GameStop, it definitely crushed my portfolio when it went down. And I'm really not, which was pretty much okay at the moment for me, because I was like, okay, well, let me just buy some more shares. So that's what I decided to do, but with the info that's coming out with the deal with Microsoft, Sony, with the digital sales, they get a percentage. GameStop get a percentage. They just inked a deal, with another company, I believe, where they are going to sell consoles where you can prepay, I guess, and then get order or pick it up and then pay it off. You know what I'm saying? So that would be, good for people that don't have the money at the moment. And then if you look at my other videos, you can just, listen to all the other, ideas that I had as far as the gaming hub, as far as using professional gamers to attract attention to stores, the neural networking idea with years to come and advancing gaming where, it's more 4D or 5D or 6D, because if you don't know anything about China, they're definitely on like 6, 7D technology. It's just so many different things that I can think about when it comes to GameStop. I mean, if they get those, if they turn the power up rewards, into some sort of Amazon Prime package deal, with the magazines, the toys, and shipping, clothing, and if they can possibly make a deal with a Chinese distributor or a company that makes games, or it's just so many different things that GameStop could do, and but the meat of it that I wanted to talk about, because I know I'm rambling. I know I'm not bringing you stock charts and, the candlesticks and volume and volatility. And, I might not be giving, that's why I keep telling people, if you're looking for Wall Street, you made a wrong turn. This is the black market. I'm going to give you my analysis, and how I feel. You can check this out for yourself. Not only is there a large amount of shares just floating out there that could possibly make GameStop skyrocket, I want to read you something real quick, okay? This is about Ryan Cohen. After a Cohen, I'm pretty sure most of you know this, but I just want you to think about this real quick. Think about what I'm about to read to you, okay? Please, and share this, pass this on. After acquiring nearly 10% stake in GameStop, making him the company's biggest individual investor, Cohen disclosed on Monday that he is holding talks with management and several board members. Cohen's firm, RC Ventures, has expressed willingness to get more involved with the company in order to produce the best results for its shareholders, according to the following. This was back in August, okay, when he took this 10% stake in GameStop, right? It was around August, okay? But you have another article that I'm going to read here. Let me, because I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to read you. All right. Chewy's Ryan Cohen finds what's next. Ryan Cohen says no to 99% of almost everything that comes to him, but says yes to GameStop. Ryan Cohen hires all-star lawyer Christopher Davis, who specializes in mergers and tender offers. Ryan Cohen is not an advisor. He is an entrepreneur. He's not investing in stock. He's buying a company whose local dominance can be replicated online. GameStop has over $5 a share in net cash and over $12 a share in cash, making it an extremely undervalued security given expected positive future cash flows for the next generation console cycle. Cohen's best option is to work with GameStop BOD and to agree on a price that can be presented as a shareholder for a vote. Such an action would also force a short squeeze by requiring institutions to call in shares that could fund Cohen's entire purchase of GameStop. Okay? But this is another big part of it that I want you fellow investors and traders to hear. Let me get it for you. Don't just give me a second. Just give me a second. Please give me a second. Because remember, I read that, Cohen's firm, RC Ventures. Remember, I said that. All right. But we do not, talk about the shares that Ryan Cohen, I believe, purchased in 2019. I am trying to find this article because I was putting them all together as I was doing this video. I believe Ryan Cohen bought more shares in 2000. It's not that I believe. I just read it in this article because he has another LLC, I believe, and it's Cohen Vision, if I'm not mistaken. I am so, oh my God, I can't believe I lost this. I'm trying to find it right now so I can just at least read the name to you, fellow investors and traders. But this is why I advise you to do your own research, do your own due diligence, because I happened to come across this and I was just like, what? I know it's, Cohen has, his firm is RC Ventures. I know about that one, but, Cohen Vision, according to a fine Cohen Vision, which is expected yet isn't the board game on selection head to head with some of the biggest e-commerce. I think if I'm not mistaken, he has another company. But like I said, do not take what I'm saying for face value. Please do your own homework, do your own due diligence, and do your own research. But this is one of the reasons why I'm strong right now and going long with GameStop. I'm gonna continue to buy in shares. I'm gonna do my best to try to get 1,000. I'm not saying that I am, but that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm trying to make do the best that I can and trade options and use that money to buy in more shares, and then every week I buy more shares at GameStop. But I want to say this before I get out of here. If you plan to use Robinhood, make sure you take your time, you really pay attention and swing trade, and if you do swing trade, go more, out, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, that way you'll have a better chance. If you try to day trade on Robinhood, your chances of executing good trades is slim to none. Robinhood has a lot going on where they're skimming trades, skimming off the top, taking pennies off the dollar, they're front-running trades. It's just so much that's going on Robinhood, causing people so much money, which is unbelievable that they're still able to do this. But, with the free commission and everything that they allow, this is one of the reasons why they do it. And I've noticed it a long time ago. This is the reason why now I'm actually looking for a better mobile brokerage, one that I can trade on the go and just check and, keep it moving. I got Weeble as well. I got Tasty Works. I think those are possibly the two best that I have at the moment. But I'm also looking into other platforms to keep stocks and stuff on. So if any of you out there know a better brokerage that allows you the quick trades, even if it pays, even if you have to pay, a commission fee, because I know Tasty Works is like $1, I believe, $2 or something like that. But when you're paying that money for a trade, that trade is being executed at that moment. Robinhood, they'll delay trades, use your money, front run. It's just so much that goes on. So, I just wanted to kick that game to you. Sorry for rambling. And please, man, do some research on that GameStop, because it's a lot of people right now and they're shaking in their boots. I mean, it could go a little bit lower, down to 12, maybe 11.99, then come back up. But it's definitely going to explode. We just have to wait and see, and I can guarantee it's going to happen. I mean, if you come check us out over here and, you just enjoy us talking about GameStop and the potential that it has in the future, please continue to follow us. Please continue to hit that like button, and if you like what we're doing over here, share, because I do really believe in GameStop. I'm not saying it just for, the views. I'm saying it because in my mind, me growing up in the gaming world, being ahead of most people when anime was out 30 years ago, 25 years ago, and people didn't even know what it was. And now we're coming into an era where, it's like the revenge of the nerds, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I just feel like, it's our time for the nerds, for the, the inquisitive, for, all all those geniuses that weren't paid any attention. Now it's our time to show our abilities mentally, physically. And, I think it'll be a better world. When you look at technology and the advancements that it could make, if used for the right things, I just think that it really could help the world make it a better place. But when you look into, the capabilities of the digital world and the quantum system that's being set up, and you take, 6D and 7D technology and you forge all those things together, I'm talking about I don't think it's no stopping, technology. And for GameStop to be brick and mortar, and for them to, they can make so many different partnerships. It's ridiculous. And that alone, with Sony and Microsoft, those are two big deals that can still, change, that can alter the price, let alone if they start making deals with other brands. I mean, it'd just be unbelievable what they can do. And like I said, I don't think that they will surpass Amazon, but to some people, Adidas isn't Adidas is better than Nike. You see what I'm saying? So, even though I'm pretty sure Nike is the most popular shoe, Adidas still makes his numbers. You know what I mean? And I think that's how I view GameStop. I just view GameStop as a potential gaming hub slash gaming, cafe slash, information center with the Microsoft upgrade slash, it's just so much that they could do. I'm like burning my brain even trying to, talk about most of it, because I don't want to burn 30 minutes talking about this. It's just interesting to talk about the capabilities that it has. I don't think people think about all the sales that they made during COVID. I don't think they think about the second wave that's possibly coming, where more people could potentially go back to gaming. People don't know how big Twitch is. People don't know how big the gaming market is in China and all across the world. This is about to be a phenomenon that's about to take the world by storm. And I don't think people, like 2 years from now, people are going to be like, wow, they were saying that. 5 years from now, it's going to be the norm, where people are like packing up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning to go to work to play games. You know what I'm saying? And test games. And I know people do it now, but those are the people that were doing it that, were considered geeks and nerds and, things like that. And before you know it, it's going to be something that people actually get paid for. It's going to be no different than, music and battle rap. And, it's going to be the next thing. I'm telling you, that's just what I believe. So I'm sorry for rambling. You came on the block market. It's hood money investing.
They out there panicking right now. I can feel it. They out there. They're panicking. Look at them.
Now, you're not naive enough to think we're living in a democracy, are you, buddy? It's the free market. And you're part of it.
Something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute?
After everything we've done for you.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put y'all in the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost. $1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.